So Audi are joining the grid officially in 2026. For now, they are still Sauber, but that team is very much coming into place now. They've got the two drivers that will lead them into the new era of the regulations, Nico Hülkenberg and Gabriel Bortoleto. Mattia Binotto, the team principal, is now decked out in some some Sauber gear, I should say, although they may still look like what they're going to have for Audi next year. And Binotto's come out with an interesting quote. He said that nobody is doubting Audi's Formula One commitment now. So what's happened? What's made him say that? Let's have a look at this, guys. Full article on the F1Chronicle.com as always. Mattia Binotto seems prepared to see the neon green, black and Sauber cars once again at the very rear of the Formula One grid in 2025. This season is the last one before the now fully Audi-owned Swiss-based team completes its transition to become the works Audi outfit from 2026 and beyond. We are at the beginning of the journey to transform Sauber into the Audi Formula One team and ultimately into a top team. The Italian, who returned to Formula One last year after losing his role as Ferrari team principal in 2022, said. Binotto is overseeing the Sauber to Audi transition as he tells Germany's Automotor und Sport that the goal is to fight for the World Championship in 2030. We have 5 seasons ahead of us until then, he explained. Of these 5 years, the first 3 will be used to build the team and the next 2 to consolidate and fine-tune so that we can achieve our goals. You cannot achieve this transformation in 1 season or a few months. Where are we? The team is not yet where we want to be. Neither in terms of manpower nor tools, but we see the necessary growth. The target for 2025, therefore, is to simply take more steps on the road for the future. For example, by adding another 200 people to the staff roster and working on setting up the new UK-based secondary facility. Did not know they were doing that. That's interesting. Obviously, Sauber are one of 3 Formula One teams on the grid that are not based in the UK primarily. You've obviously got Ferrari in Italy. You've got Toro Rosso. Oh, goodness, that is a blast from the past. Tells you how much they've changed the names over the years. Minardi, yes, I'm referring to Minardi. The Racing Bulls, they are also based in Italy, and Sauber are based in Switzerland. Haas are a little different. They've got a base in the US, the UK, and Italy. They've got something in the UK, so for them to get something, presumably in Motorsport Valley, is a positive step because that would help get the staff members on side. A lot of people don't want to move to Sauber because it's in Switzerland. Even though Switzerland's lovely, it's expensive, so that factors into it, of course. Results this year, Binotto admits, are not too important. We are in a different situation to the others, he said. We have to improve as a team. Our project has to be credible and attractive. This makes it all the easier for us to attract people and sponsors and motivate the existing team. So in terms of the actual 2025 car, all Binotto wants is a demonstration that we have learned and understood the lessons of the previous season. We cannot rate it until 2026 to prove this, said Binotto. So for me, 2025 is an important season. We are hoping for a good start to the season, which will then allow us to focus on 2026 as early as possible. There might be more than one upgrade, but there will not be many. Binotto also admits to hoping that the old perception that Audi and Volkswagen may be regretting the decision to enter Formula One disappears in 2025. Audi is fully behind it, and I don't think anyone doubts that anymore, he said. The fact that Qatar's sovereign wealth fund is involved in the project was an important message. It also sends the message internally that this is a long-term commitment from Audi. I think it says a different message. I'll just touch on that at the end. We're almost at the end of the article. For 2026, Audi intends to only supply its own works team with engines, but Binotto says it will be at least important to follow the lead of rival teams by forming political alliances with the pit lane. That's a good point, he said. There are a few teams that are not in any alliance. It would be good if those teams formed one. I mean, personally for me, I think Qatar buying a stake in Audi, that is more to do with the Volkswagen financial issues that are going on right now than anything else. I don't think they would have wanted to do that. Yes, you could argue getting a team, kind of another investor on board is a good thing for the team. That's not dissimilar to many of the other teams. Like, I don't know if they still do, but I know for years and years, McLaren were part owned by Mansour Ojay, who is... or was, I think he passed away actually not too long ago. Apologies if that's not the case, but he was from Bahrain. You know, having these backers on board, and that was going all the way back to the 80s as well. I think he was on board even in the Senna and Prost days. So, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't think they would have wanted to do it so early. They'll say, well, it was a good opportunity and we took it, but I think they took it because they needed to. They're in a bit of financial trouble, our Volkswagen Audi's group. So we'll see what happens with this, guys. I mean, for me, Sauber are very much still going to be the favourites to finish last this year. If they have progress, if they get points in multiple races, that'd be good. Show a bit of pizzazz about the team, you know, a bit of momentum to draw from going into 2026. But right now, they're not looking great. And they should put all their eggs in the 2026 basket, if I'm being honest. I really do think that just right off this year. And he's kind of alluding to that, Mattia Binotto. He's more than alluding to it there. I wanted to switch as early as possible. I think they might have already switched, or switched after the first race or something. But we'll see what happens, guys. How do you think Sauber will do this year in Formula 1? Will they get off the bottom of the Constructors' Championship, or will they continue to be the backmarkers of the field? Your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to see more content like this on the world of Formula 1, do keep it tuned here to the F1Chronicle.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, and we'll see you very soon, guys. Have a great start to your week. Take care.